Well, my sister, Roseanne, who I did the birthday video about the other day, called me this morning. It's Friday, and I think 23rd, and said, I'm coming over and picking you up. We're going to go yard sailing. So she came and got me and my son David, and we went yard sailing. And I bought this box. Well, actually, she lent me the money to buy this box. This box was only $5, which probably is a lot to pay for just a box, but no, not really. It's the stuff that's in it, of course. I'm going to show you what's in it because I have not unpacked it. I only know two things that are in there, and I'll show you. We're going to unpack the box in just a minute, but I want to show you a couple things that I found recently too. And I found this piano front. I'm thinking probably circa 1890s. It was thrown out to the curb about a block from my house, and I liked it because of the columns on it and the decorative work on it. And then it has the original like decal, I guess is what you'd call it, saying that it was built by the Sterling Company, Derby, Connecticut, and sold by Grinnell Brothers, Detroit, Michigan. And it's just a really pretty piece that did not deserve to end its life in the back of a garbage truck. Now, one other thing I want to show you that I found recently, my pet pterodactyl, Terry, is up here. I don't know if he's really a pterodactyl or not, but he was pretty cool. I had to repair him, and you pull on his little string there, and he flaps his wings, and my cats are not too happy about him being up there, but I thought he was a really cool piece. I'm thinking maybe 1960s, early 1970s, but that's my Terry, my pet pterodactyl. So let's get to the box and find out what exactly is in there. Okay, I've got my flaky tripod up here today, which sits at an angle. I don't know, my head will probably be cut off on this, but it's not really my head that's the interesting part of the video. So let's crack this open. And the item that caught my attention first was this arcade Defender game, presumably from the 1970s. Is there copyright date on it? 1981. I collect the old electronic games, and so I don't know if it works, but I think it'll clean up nice. It takes 4 C-size batteries. That's what caught my attention. And I asked the lady if, you know, what they wanted for the whole box. And she said $5. And so I figured if this was on top there and I could see a Star Wars logo in there, it probably was a good bet that it, you know, that it might be kind of interesting. So I was broke as usual. My sister let me borrow the money, and now we're going to find out exactly what all's in here. So there's the arcade game, and let's see, well, Gulliver Mickey book, an army tank tangled with the base of a Star Wars toy. We'll find out if that goes with something else in here or not. There's the instructions for the arcade game. Just a minute, I'm being yelled at. Okay, let's get back to this. Alright, now here is a Star Wars Imperial attack base. The box, as you can tell, is not in the greatest condition. There's a couple Star Wars figures here in it. And I will open that up later to see if it's all there. It'll be my guess that it is. That's the Star Wars Imperial base. Imperial attack base, excuse me. And then this box is falling apart, but it is the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Slave to Boba Fett's spaceship. Kind of cool. And like I said, the box is not in good condition. It's looking to me like most everything's in there. Here's one of the, I forget what they call that character, but Oh, pretty cool. There's various odds and ends in there that don't belong to Star Wars, but little cars and stuff. Okay. Now there's a third Star Wars box in here. A little bit larger. And this is the Huff Ice Planet Adventure Set. I don't know if you can see that. And it looks like it's got pretty colorful graphics in there. I'll take this stuff out later and show you whether or not everything's there and intact. Okay, now what we got left in here is a real mix-up of odds and ends. Here's a SWAT police vehicle. Should be really popular right now, hey? Battery operated. So you see that. Another tank, army tank. Pez truck dispenser. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in there. Chess pieces. Jeep, army Jeep. Part of a train. More of a train. I'm so happy I could just croak. Okay. Just trying to look for any of the more interesting pieces. There's little stuff that like used to come out of the gum machines and things for a dime. There's a little bunny rabbit there that did. Here's a Wookiee figure. Kind of cool. Those are one of those sets. Stop it, Juno. Those are one of those sets. That's part of the Star Wars set. Tons of Lincoln Logs. There's a little Yoda figure. Tons of Lincoln Logs. Little toy soldiers. Packages of Daisy BBs. A Michigan belt buckle. Michigan belt buckle. That's from. It's not dated. I'm gonna have to look at that with a magnifying glass so to see what it says on there. And let's see. I'm not sure what this dude is. Kind of ugly, but kind of cool at the same time. There's a rocket ship, a phone. Marvis Collins Vampire Fangs. Some marbles. Princess Leia. Dana. So I'm picking through this. There's still a lot of stuff, but I'm very pleased with the Star Wars pieces. And I'll be opening those up shortly. Juno, stop! I'll be opening those up shortly to see how intact each of the sets are, and I'll show you those. Again, as I do, I'm going to move the camera for a minute and just show you a picture down inside the box so you can see what I'm talking about. There's a lot of everything in there, so just one moment. Overseeing everything is Charlie Cat's little daughter, Juno, with the big old Betty Davis eyes. Huh, Juno? Yeah. But as we look into the box, you can see there are tons of things in here. Lincoln Logs, soldiers, cars. So it'll take a while to go through all of these things, but I'll sort them out and do something with most of them. But okay, that's it for right now. Like I said, I'll be back a little bit later as I go through those boxes and try to set up those particular pieces.